Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I know that this video, I know that it wasn't planned exactly yet this morning. I didn't give any notice, but I wanted to take the time today, this fine Labor Day weekend, to go over some exciting updates with you all. And so I hope if you guys can join me today on this. And for you guys that didn't get this memo this morning or are not able to join us live, we'll have this up on the YouTube channel here shortly, so you can catch it there as well. So lots to discuss right now, and I'm gonna do my best to just kind of go ahead and freestyle here and go over some things. I don't have any kind of outline summary, but it's just like an overwhelming amount of very important updates. So I titled this video A Higher Calling, and what I mean by that, first of all, is that it is a wonderful day and age that we are living in right now. And you guys, we've been sold our entire lives on different products and services, and we've had to partake in the system of selling products and services, and that stuff gets old, right? As you know, I live by the saying, if not this, then what? If not this, then what? And that led me to two things in life. Number one, how do you affect as many lives as possible every second, every single day? Good morning, Victor. Number two, how do you make the most amount of money doing that, so we can put that back into number one, which is changing the amount of most lives possible. So one second, guys, that cabinet's actually come. Oh, you get there. Open. So 1 second here. Anyways, alrighty. Good morning. All right. So you guys, I really want you guys to meditate today on how you and your families and your good friends, how you can join us and affect as many lives possible every second, all around the world, 24/7 right there. And you guys, this is going to bring you some brownie points when you enter the pearly gates of heaven, I truly believe. So it's very important for you to do just that. Life is too short. As my mother always used to say, life is not a rehearsal, and that is for show, right? So we want to go out there. Good morning, Stephen Munson. Shout out to Stephen Munson. Good morning, here. I would love to, I wish there was a way to bring people live on this. I don't know if I can bring someone on here. I'd love to have Stephen Munson live. If there's a way for you to try to come on live, I'd love to bring some of my key leaders on here. I'm doing this from desktop. Good morning, PJ. So you guys, you guys have heard me talk about what you can do to do the most every single day to help the most amount of people out there. And I truly have come to the conclusion it is, number one, the pursuit of freedom online, our virtual digital consciousness out there. And number two, you guys, this is the year 2018, 2019, where the people are taking back the power that the monetary systems have controlled us for generations before our generation, our parents, our grandparents, all the way back. I want you guys to keep in mind, and what I mean by that is the US dollar is only worth 3 pennies. I want you to really think about this. I want you guys to play this part over and over here, and let me just put an emphasis on here and stuff. The monetary system worked for only so long. Good morning, Terry. But you guys, again, if not this, then what in life? This leads us only to the best of the best in life. So here we are. Cryptocurrency is here. Blockchain is here. The stuff is not going away. I'm trying to call it just a second. Bitcoin. Whoa, it's hard to do this. You see what I'm saying? That thing, right? So anyways, so these cryptocurrencies are really taking off right now. We got about 3,000 cryptocurrencies out there. Good morning, Manny. We got about 3,000 cryptocurrencies out there. We've kind of came to a stagnant place in the global cryptocurrency markets. Bitcoin, we saw this year, went over $22,000 a coin. It's now down to about $7,200 today. And congratulations to Futuro coin at $9.50, $10, wherever we're at right now. I'm expecting this coin to do very big things as we launch into Macau, China. We're going to be talking about the China event also in this important update call, which is happening here. All of our friends are flying to Macau, China. I will not be attending. I regret to inform you, and Stephen Munson, I regret to inform you that I will not be in China because I am focusing on working with a lot of celebrities over here in the political movement space as we move into the Twitter thing, testifying in front of Congress. I'll get to this. This is very big things, the Twitter testifying in front of Congress on the 5th. And so my energy is best here on the home front, guys. I've sent my assistant, Nasru. He will be over there in China on my behalf. So please meet up with him. He'll be taking care of anything for your needs. Nasru, great guy's worked for me for 3 years. Guys, if you wait one second, I just gotta get something to drink. 1 second, please, okay? Anyways, Nasru's amazing. And we have, let me see, Nasru's great. That event's gonna be absolutely a home run, kick-ass event. Got some wonderful team leaders going over there. Sorry to do some kombucha in the morning. It's good for you. But anyways, I will not be going to that event. We will, though, be doing a live streaming. I've actually teamed up with guys. This is very exciting. We will be doing a... All right, guys, sorry about that. Shadow banning. Anyways, now I'm filming this from my phone. I think it'll be easier for me to go ahead and add some friends to this video. I hope you guys could join me here. As soon as you're on, I'll add some of you leaders to the call. And so just picking up where I left off. Again, I will not be going to the event in Macau, China, but I will be focusing on this the Twitter censorship. They will be testifying in front of Congress. So what we've decided to do is we've decided to do a video at the same time live stream while that testimony in front of Congress is taking place with a panel including 3 gentlemen. And I'm actually going to have someone speaking on my behalf. I'm going to be having my business partner, Jared Elkins, actually speaking on my behalf because I'm not the most articulate person out there. And when it comes to legal things like that, I'd rather have someone speaking on my behalf that knows where I stand on things. It's kind of like having an attorney step in for you, right? Like, just know that everything that Jared Elkins says, I 100%. On this panel that will be joining on this live stream, you will be able to catch. Very excited to announce that we're going to have David Harris Jr. on this. I'm trying to get David Harris Jr. to join us on this call today. But if you guys don't know who David Harris Jr. Is, check him out at davisharrisjr.com. And David, when he has Facebook Live videos, he has about 1,000 people on his live stream, so he has quite a pool. He's a black gentleman who we're actually building him up to be the Black Sean Hannity, but I love his story. He's absolutely amazing, and I just invested a substantial amount into his new studio here about things. Good morning, everyone. So we're going to have a new studio with FutureNet exclusively branding him, but again, when he has these Facebook Lives, he's having about 1,000 people join him live, and he was just interviewed by Diamond and Silk. So on this panel, again, you have 3 people. You have Jared Elkins sitting in on my behalf during this Twitter live stream. I'm very excited to announce that Jason Fike of WTFmagazine.com is going to be also on this panel. And Jason Fike, getting back to WTFmagazine.com, please pull it up. It's going to take you to a Facebook page. He is the one that is suing Facebook right now. And I truly believe that he has a lawsuit that is going to make Facebook, it's going to be quite the, it's going to be the lawsuit that is unprecedented in the history of this past decade of social media. And the reason why I say that is because what Facebook did, okay, what they did was they actually shut down a whole bunch of his pages where he had, I don't know, something like, it was ridiculous amounts of people. I think it was like 25 million followers he had on his social media. And they shut him down, and then I guess what they did was they sold his content, from what I understand. Don't quote me on this, but the lawyers could tell you exactly what's going on here. They sold his stuff out and basically were using him. So it wasn't a thing about the hashtag shadow banning. This took shadow banning actually to an entire new level, to the level that we would actually have a legal case against Facebook. And I do understand that Facebook and Twitter do own, hey, they're companies, right? They probably don't want me talking about them getting sued right now. They have the right to go ahead and take down whatever. But when you actually have a lawsuit that is done properly, you obviously, you could win a case. And so we feel good about that. So again, on the panel of that live stream during the thing, you'll be able to catch this video with Jason Fike, who is suing Facebook right now. Very excited to introduce you guys to him. David Harris Jr. and also Jared Elkins speaking on my behalf on there. So we won't have more people on that panel just so it's not overwhelming. But what we'll be doing is, while Jack Dorsey is talking in front of Congress and stuff like this, we're going to be picking apart legally what Facebook and Twitter are doing live on that live stream right there. And we truly believe that this video right here will be a massive case in the court case against Facebook. So thank you and congratulations to Jason Fike of WTF Magazine. It's very important that we go ahead and give credit where credit is due, and also give a shout out as well to Black Sean Hannity, hi Gail, Black Sean Hannity, David Harris Jr. So look forward to that. So far we have spoken briefly about the Macau event. We've spoken why I'm not going. We have spoken also about where I'm putting my focus today. Number 3 that we'll be talking about right now, let me just grab a pen here. I'm very excited to announce that the author of The Matrix and the Terminator trilogies, okay, all the series, she's an amazing friend of mine, been a friend of mine for 5 years now. She lives in Las Vegas. Sophia Stewart, I am announcing that after this call, she is officially joining FutureNet as a paid member. You guys, and this was phenomenal because I had 3 hours worth of phone calls with Sophia Stewart yesterday, one with Jared Elkins on the legal standpoint, and I also had one, and I had the phone calls recorded, so it's absolutely amazing, the numerology involved, the divine timing of what's taking place, guys. I swear to God, some of you guys may think out there, oh, Ryan's full of it, whatever. Okay, just remember this, actions speak louder than words, and you guys have seen me focus now for 4 years on the same company. You do not see me jumping from company to company at all out there. I am for a higher calling, so getting back to the title on this, a higher calling, let's talk about not chasing a paycheck. Let's talk about a mission to change the world, which is one, for freedom of speech, the pursuit of freedom of speech. FutureNet is the answer. Well, where we will launch the world's first asset-backed and commodity-backed, multi-asset-backed cryptocurrency, which me and my business partners have created, AlitheaCoin.com. That is spelled A-L-I-T-H-E-I-E. Whoa. Hold up. I had coffee this morning. Okay. A-L-I-T-H-E-I-A, coin, COIN.com. Go to that website and take a look at that. And I will get to that in a few minutes here. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Doris. Thank you all for being here. Please share this video with other people. It's very important that you all get the updates on all this. Thank you so much. Joby, shout out to Joby Weeks. Amazing person. He's up in the Antarctica right now, cutting through ice and glaciers with a ship. Just get home safe, bro. You got a baby on the way. So anyways, getting back to this. Sophia Stewart of The Matrix joining FutureNet today. I want to explain the importance on this. Again, she's the author of The Matrix, and which I watched last night, again, just for a refresh. So that was interesting to see that again after so many years. But also the Terminator series. Sophia was attacked by Hollywood, and she won the lawsuit because her story was actually stolen from the twins that say that they own the rights to The Matrix. And this is just one example of the power struggle when it comes to the struggle of monetization in Hollywood. And we've seen this year the major pedophilia epidemic rampant through the corrupt government and also the Hollywood. We've seen people such as there's some big shakedown in Hollywood right now, and you guys, with the connectivity of social media and the internet nowadays, we have the ability to monetize. All of us have the opportunity to monetize through a social media platform such as FutureNet, and I'll explain the correlation between The Matrix and the Alethea project here, Alethea Coin, in a minute. Gosh, so much stuff. So just hear me out here. I am being organized here, okay? Woosah. All right, so Sophia is coming on FutureNet today and to announce exclusively that The Matrix 4 is coming out. Yes, you heard it here. They are launching Matrix 4 on FutureNet. So I'm very excited. You guys, Matrix, gosh, she's telling me that there is something like tens of millions. Actually, it could be 1 billion people plus. I truly believe this is what she said. It could even be 2 billion that have basically seen the Matrix movie or something silly in the world. You guys, actually, it is in the billions of people, okay? It's pretty ridiculous how many people have seen, if not hundreds of millions easily. So I don't like to under promise and over deliver here. The point is, you guys, the Matrix changed a lot of people's lives out there. The Matrix, just think when you guys woke up, because that's what it represented, is an awakening. The Matrix was an awakening. I left the Matrix, about 8 years ago when I woke up and really understood. And I want to say thank you to Sophia Stewart again. Again, we have to give credit where credit is due. The Matrix woke me up, and I'm sure it had a profound effect on your guys' life. I encourage you guys to watch it again today, now that you guys are officially woken up, and that what I mean by that is that you know that this system out there is completely done incorrectly. We have the ability to live in a utopia society, as I call that, where love goes crazy across the world, where people do not live and reside in an unabundant mentality, we could call it, a limiting belief mindset, which at one time when people were children, they thought they could be superheroes because they never had the impedance of every single day things happening in their lives that made them feel less of who they were born to be. And what I really took home from watching The Matrix yesterday also was, you know, when Neo, it's interesting here because Sophia actually calls me Neo and stuff, but I don't want to toot my horn on that. We are all Neo in this path of life, you know, where we have a higher calling, guys. And I found it interesting in the Matrix movie where it was about, there's a good part of it where it was about where Neo found out the truth and where he was led to what his calling was. Like, what is your guys' calling in life? You guys were here on this planet not just to go ahead and work for the fiat monetary system, which is falling to its knees and crumbling so quickly right now. Okay, you are here for a higher calling to uplift humanity. You are here for a higher calling to create a legacy for you. Good morning, Rick. I'd love to bring Rick on live, actually. Rick, if you'd like to join me, one of my assistants here, I'd love to bring him on and introduce you to a great person, Rick, and Rick can kind of tell you where we're going with things as well. It's good to hear it from multiple sources, right? Okay, especially those who got the inside memos. So The Matrix coming on board. That's another bullet today on this webcast. Okay, so you will see Sophia Stewart. Please add her on Facebook today, The Matrix. I will have the username. I got to look and see what we're going to be doing that, but it's very excited. And it's also interesting on that note, really quick to touch base, and we'll get off The Matrix here. But did you know that The Matrix and the Terminator series go hand in hand? They are actually an extension of one another. This is crazy because you got two separate, completely different storylines, but at the same time, they do come together. And Sophia Stewart, I've interviewed her twice. If you go, in the past 5 years, if you go on YouTube and you type in Ryan Conley, The Matrix, Sophia Stewart, you'll see my interviews with Sophia Stewart. So I've been cultivating this relationship for 5 years, and now they came back, and she's actually giving Alethea Fund behind the coin. Think about this. In closure on this topic, she has given Alethea Fund to purchase the exclusive movie rights to produce The Matrix 4, okay, within our fund. This means, because I gotta explain what the Alethea coin is real quick, and I'll explain how The Matrix, the movie itself, would tie in to our fund that we're working on right now. Okay, so let's talk about Alethea coin for a second, so I have a foundation to build upon here so you guys don't think I'm full of BS. Okay, the Alethea coin, again, go to aletheacoin.com, the Alethea Foundation. We are talking about the world's first commodity and asset-backed crypto that actually is a diversified hedge fund on the blockchain. The first time ever in history, and my partners and our legal counsel have created this. We have just sponsored the United Nations, and we are delivering this. We've actually at the United Nations event, the 24th in New York City. I will be there at the United Nations event. Ashley and I are booking our plane tickets today. We already have the sponsorship. We have already paid for the sponsorship of the United Nations event to launch the Alethea project at the United Nations event, the 24th, okay? And I'll show you how this ties back to FutureNet too at the same time, okay, guys? The 24th of September in New York City. You can hold me accountable about that. The contract's already signed. The sponsorship is there. I've got the contract here. And this is an amazing thing because you guys, thank you for all the likes, Gail. Appreciate it. All the love. Thank you so much. You guys, so how the matrix, think about this, commodities backing cryptocurrency. We are putting a strong focus on gold and silver backed into this. And this is going to explain why all 3,000, oh, there you go. You know, why all 3,000 cryptocurrencies are basically not worth what you guys may think they are right now, is because they can all basically fall under one coin and one umbrella. You guys have heard of the CEOs of Coinbase saying that 90% of the cryptocurrencies are going to fall by the wayside. What we are creating is the world's first cryptocurrency that pays automatically taxes, this is in phase 2, to all global governments instantly. You guys, instantly. All 3,000 cryptocurrencies out there are set to go ahead and circumvent government. Why do you think the United States government has an issue with cryptocurrency? At the Alethea Project and our legal counsel, which I don't think I should at this time announce who our legal counsel is. I'd have to ask legal counsel if that's okay. They say that this basically could be the world's official currency. I want you guys to think about that. And I also want to say as a disclaimer, it's very difficult to come across saying those words right there and having all ego. It's easy for me to set aside ego, but I can understand that it can be difficult for someone, you know, when they hear those words to be like, whoa, wait a second, next world currency, what? What? Ryan, this is all about Ryan, whatever. No. This is about the people, guys, and where we're going with things. So again, if not this, then what is the saying that I have followed in life? So I want you guys to think about the cryptocurrencies on that note. If not this, then what? What it comes down to is a cryptocurrency backed, and we are officially backed by hemp manufacturing. We are putting all these commodities on the blockchain within the hedge fund, first of all. So think about this. You've got a strong emphasis of hemp. We have nations in Africa putting their water desalination rights and future contracts as a commodity on our blockchain. So we're backed by hemp, we're backed by water, we're backed by gold and silver, micro and macro mines around the world. And you guys, the beautiful thing about the Alethea Project is we can deal with micro and macro companies to come on to the project, whether it's the hemp fields or the cotton fields or Chiquita bananas or whatever. The governments have always said it's not about Bitcoin, and it truly is not. It's about blockchain. You guys, I really, truly actually want to see if Jared Elkins can actually join us today on this call. So I'm going to text him and ask him real quick if you guys don't mind. Let me just see, can you join me on a Facebook Live now? Okay, Jared, now, you guys, it's very important that if you have the time to really truly listen to this video. I'm not here to waste your time. This is straight to the updates. You don't see me run around the streets of Thailand and taking videos of me eating Thai food or anything like that, just nonsense. I'm straight to content production that serves humanity. I'm not bashing on anyone here. I'm just saying that we have to focus. It's important to give updates to where this is all going. Okay, so you guys, the Alethea Project. Now let's talk about how we are going to be bringing entertainment sector into the Alethea Project. So just think, we have the right to bring on art. I've got cryptocurrency artists bringing their projects, the ones that I believe in, into the coin itself, the limited editions, whenever in that case, whenever the art sells, for example, the art is part of as a commodity on the blockchain, you know, the limited editions, and it increases the hedge fund. Our hedge fund is the only cryptocurrency that pays dividends to the coin owners. I want you to think about that. We are the only coin in the world that will pay dividends. So let me touch base why on the tax note of things. Actually, let me wrap up on the matrix coming into this. The matrix 4, if we assemble this and this happens, and we truly believe this is going to happen, the matrix 4 would come underneath the entertainment sector, and we can talk about clarification more on this later on, the details of this. But it would be, so when the movie tickets sell, for example, this, again, instead of the money going to Hollywood, which is so dang corrupt, the money would be coming into the coin that you guys all own on top of gold, silver, water rights, all this stuff, all these different things. We basically are bringing cryptocurrency to Wall Street, properly. This is the only way it will ever happen. This is why the ETF with the Winklevoss twins is not going to happen. They are doing it incorrectly. We have done it properly, guys. And Jared can break things down a little bit more, or our legal counsel can, why we say we have done it properly. So just imagine the sales of the Matrix tickets, guys, being within our coin. Obviously, the coin is going to go up in value the more all these things, and that's just one movie, right? But it's a big one, okay? So you got art going into it, movies, also YouTube. This has the ability to basically take over YouTube as well, because the content production, however we end up putting this, can be monetized, and content is king. There is a lot of money in digital content, hundreds of billions of dollars every single year in digital content. You guys, so that is why our legal counsel is saying that Aletheia coin could very well be the world's currency, because it is built on all of the commodities that the world has offered us. Okay? Whoa. And you guys, we as people are actually commodities of the world, because we got brains, we got muscles, we have free will that can do. That is priceless. So imagine what that does to the coin. So, whoa, amazing. So getting back to the tax thing, I'll cover on that real fast. Phase 2 of Aletheia and stuff, it is our intention with keeping anonymity, at the same time having the ability for this coin to pay government taxes across borders. I'm not talking just in the United States. I'm talking across borders. So you guys don't have to deal with keeping track of your taxes, this and that. It's a whole entire new system. And you say, well, I don't want to pay taxes or whatever. The reason why you will not have an issue paying taxes is because the majority of the wealth in the world is in fiat currency that is devalued to 3%. Of course, you'd have issues paying taxes on when they have devalued your money 97% down to 3%. Of course, you'd have an issue giving more money away to someone else when 97% of your paycheck has already, and your father and your grandparents' paycheck has been taken away from you. But if we go ahead and increase that money value up to 100% true value of money, you're not going to have an issue paying. There's so much dang abundance and wealth in the world, guys. It is absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay? And I know a lot of people out there, in cryptocurrency, talk about there being so much money and stuff like this and all this. And, let's just say success leaves clues, guys. Thank you, Joby Weeks, for that saying, success leaves clues. I want you guys to pay attention who has success around you guys, and really look at what they're doing, whether it's myself being the top donor in the FutureNet Foundation out of 3.2 million users. I am the largest donor with all combined of my positions. I will toot my own horn here. Success leaves clues as me being the top donor in the entire FutureNet Foundation. By the way, I do own FutureNetFoundation.com now. That site is being built up right now. But I take pride in being able to, out of 3.2 million people on the planet right now, in the world's largest social media network, to be the largest donor to end malnutrition through the largest cryptocurrency social media network foundation on the planet that is teamed up with the United Nations. Again, success leaves clues. So pay attention not only to the people out there you see running around with a Lamborghini. Look at how much charity that they're doing. Look at, do they have children that they take? Do they take their children and are they able to take time away from the day and set everything aside to be with their children and their loved ones, such as myself am able to do? And you guys, there's a lot more wonderful people out there in the world besides myself. I believe that I'm a great person inside. I believe that I'm a great father. I believe that I do give to charity because I know I give to charity. I know that I'm a good father. I know a lot of you guys are on this call. And the reason why you guys are becoming more successful is because that you are following the people that are having success in all those areas of their people's lives, not just the monetary system. Okay? Gail's been to my place. Gail, thank you so much. Gail's been to my place. She's met my children. She's been over many times. Okay, a lot of you guys have met my children out there. I'm an open book. I like to keep it that way and stuff. So that's awesome. I'm so happy where the world is going. And that is beautiful to watch, that the people that do take the pill and that wake up and exit the matrix, the inspiration that they are to show people, because success leaves clues that their lives are being elevated on so many different levels. The frequency, the vibrational frequency of them is elevating to all kind of higher new levels every single day, because they're able to do more good. They're able to do more good. It felt good for me to go ahead and put money in my mother-in-law's pocket last night, a substantial amount into my mother-in-law's pocket last night, as my father-in-law is in the hospital with massive medical, and I was able to give freely and say, this is for you, with no expectations back. It feels good to be able to go ahead and give money to PTSD vets and all the things that I'm passionate about. I want you guys to be able to do the same thing. So you guys, if we exit the matrix, we will have more financial blessings to be able to bless others, to show them the clues of success so they can follow you as well. This is not about money. This is about signs and where we are going, and where do we go each day from that point, each level that we get to, where do we go next to take the world to a better place, and to also go ahead and have such a strong influence. I do not want any of my friends in life to leave anything less than a legacy behind for their children. You see the honesty in my eyes right here when I say that. So I can't imagine any of you would want to leave anything less, but I will. It's very interesting, very interesting. I'll give you an example. I rode up to start my day off yesterday. I took my little 5-year-old daughter. We went to Starbucks in the morning. We go get her little warm hot cocoa. She likes her cocoa warm, not hot. I don't want her to burn her tongue. She likes it warm. I went and had my first pumpkin spice latte and my eggs. Then what I do every single week, because you can see I'm actually building a jungle here in my condo right here. I'm building this jungle, right outside Microsoft, guys. Let's give you guys a little tour here of my little place here, because success leaves clues. But you guys, each one of these plants, the reason why I grow plants is because I have to nurture these plants every single day, because I respect what the earth has provided for me. Okay? I respect nature. And I think if you came, besides this one's going to get a little trim, if you came to my house, you would see that I take care of plants. I eat organic. I take care of all these plants. And I only put them in the best pots. I grow the pots. I water them. I give them fertilizer. Just like I take care of my kids, I make sure that they have the best food. I make sure that, health is important. These plants provide me, sorry about the slight mess in here, they provide me the best oxygen. I'm very passionate about taking care of life. Okay? That's the reason. I was just thinking about that yesterday. Really in depth and meditating on that. It's important that my plants thrive, because I embrace life. Okay, nature is flipping awesome. Fractal patterns, it's so good. Get rid of your plastic IKEA plants out there. Ashley Archuleta. Actually bought her some plants. I buy plants every single week with my daughter, but I'm getting to a story here, not to deviate from what we're talking about. Okay, so you guys, my day yesterday, again, getting back to Home Depot. This is the reason I'm talking about this is, I'm at Home Depot yesterday. Kind of walk around for a second here, guys, still a little bit more. And there's 10 Mexican gentlemen at the entrance of Home Depot, as there always is. They're out here. It's amazing. Now they're charging $20 an hour. I remember when I used to have a construction company, pick them up for $8 and give them a $2 tip every hour, and they'd be stoked. But now they want like $20 an hour. Nice work. Mexicans, you're making a come up. I'm proud of your success. But, so I rolled up to him. I wasn't there to have my daughter in the car, so respectful of her time. And again, we go to Home Depot and I buy her a plant plant or two. I just walk into Home Depot with our lattes and I say, babe, hon, what plants do you want to go ahead and buy today? Let's go ahead and pick out whatever the plant costs. We always make sure that it has the best planter box and all this. And she gets I love seeing her taste, her taste of style, and let her develop that and really cultivate that. And then we go through planting the plants when we get home. And, I'm teaching her how to nurture them and, just show her how to, I think it's important for us to teach our children how to raise and embrace, raise life, and whether it's pets or children or plants or insects or rodents or chihuahuas, which I got assigned with last weekend. But anyways, you guys, we pulled up there and to the 10 Mexicans, and I only want to take a minute with them, and I whipped out my wallet and stuff like this, and I pulled up and I said, hey guys, I want to hire you all today. I want to hire all of you guys today, okay? And they're looking at me, and maybe one or two spoke English or something like this, I don't know, and I roll up in my 2018 brand new black on black 22-inch rim Range Rover Sport, with brown leather interior and stuff like this. Bought just, thank you, FutureNet, appreciate it. So obviously they knew that he probably thought this guy wanted to go ahead and hire some Mexicans, probably pay all right also because he has an okay car, right? So anyways, these Mexicans, they said, I want to hire all you guys today. And I want to hire all you Mexicans today. I'm like, oh, great. Trabajo, mi trabajo. Whatever, I'm just kidding. But anyways, so I said to him, I said, look, I whipped out my iPhone. And I said, are you guys todo on Facebook? All you on Facebook, right? And they said, C, 10 C's, right? S-I. And, ay caramba. And I said, talking to the English guy, I said, have you guys heard about the next Facebook that pays the people in Bitcoin to use it? And I asked him, I said, I showed him this and stuff like this. And you guys, where I'm going with this is that not everyone is ready to take the red pill. Not everyone is ready to go ahead and exit the matrix. When I showed them the amount of income coming in daily from FutureNet, just from being on our social media network, and they have never made uno penny on Facebook, okay? No dinero on Facebook. They looked at this and immediately their minds shut down. And I really honestly didn't care because I really didn't want to get into a humongous conversation out of respect for my daughter chilling on her little warm hot chocolate in the back there. She was stoked to just go get some plants, not talk to 10 Mexican laborers at that time. But when they saw those numbers, I could see their minds shut down. Sometimes the shock and awe is too much for people. They are not ready to go ahead and take the red pill. But you guys, I only typically, but I'm just giving an example here, I only talk to typically those people that are open-minded, okay? There is always people that are ready in life to consume knowledge, to consume truth, to consume a new concept that is going to change their family's financial future and give them freedom out there, okay? So it was hilarious. I watched every single one of those gentlemen's shut down. These guys walked away from the car. So anyways, it was very interesting. And I said, who is the boss here? Who is the boss out of you guys right here, right? Who's the boss? And they said, and no one wanted to say that they were the boss. Like if I was in that group, I'd say, I'm the boss. Okay? But their egos, where I'm going with this, their egos have been so broken down. This is an example how their egos have been so busted up on the 20 or 30 years that they've been on this planet because the system has been operating incorrectly this entire time. Slowly and steadily and rapidly, their mentality of abundance has deteriorated from childhood because of a system of these financial systems and the corporations of the world where the CEOs make all the money instead of the little trabajo or little worker is what I meant there, right? I'm just joking. Mi español is no bueno. That's my disclaimer. Okay, I've been in Mexico probably 15, 20 times. So anyways, you guys, I'm sure you come across every single day in your life the people that are not ready. And I also remember watching the movie The Matrix last night. And remember when Neo is walking through all those people and the people are going past him and they're not even paying attention to him and stuff like this because they're so wrapped up in their days. They're so wrapped up as I hate to use the term sheep, but we'll just use it this one time, no offense. The people that are not awakened, I take that back, but you heard me say it. I take that back. Okay, the people that are not awakened, okay, the people that are not awakened Let's say you're walking down New York City, for example. You got all these people walking by you. They got their mentality. How am I going to feed my, in their minds, it's going, how do I feed my family? I got the rent due bills, paid, all this stuff going. I got this project for work from my boss so I can make him a paycheck. All this thing, subliminally, is going back in their minds right there. Okay? Shout out to Daniel in Chile. Did I get that right, Daniel? So anyways, you guys, let me plug my phone back in here. Bear with me. I hope you guys are enjoying this content. I'm really trying to, I'm sure this video will wake up at least one person today. And I would like to extend to you guys the challenge to at least awaken one person a day in this world, okay? Waken one person a day. Yes, the red dress right there. Wasn't that interesting, Andrew? Good point. The lady that walked by in the red dress. Whoop! That was a sign. There's a lot of signs in the Matrix. So getting back to that, all these people are walking back, and stuff like this. And I feel like this in my own life. I actually go through my life right now, and mentally I disconnect from most of the world out there because this is not the world that I want to live in. I already live outside the Matrix. This right here, the rest of the world has not unfolded enough for me to feel more, not confident, to feel more connected to the world, because right now I'm in a different plane. I'm in a different realm, if you want to call it, even though my physical body is right here on this earth, the same physical earth that you guys are in. Is this a matrix that we live in? Is this a program of some sort? Are we nothing but in a pod, being, as you saw in the Matrix? WTF is going on here? But you know what? I truly believe in God. I truly believe in God. I've been mad at God. I've been because of where the world was at and stuff and all this. But I forgive God. I don't need to forgive God. I came to the conclusion that God put me on this earth and each and every one of you awakened minds out there to be part of something so big in this lifetime right now. Not to go ahead and sell a trading bot of cryptocurrency. Why partake in that when all 90% of the cryptocurrencies are going to go away? You're going to just go trade to make money? Is that really serving other people, or is that just padding your paycheck? It's just, look at this view, guys. It's absolutely beautiful. Here I am, 27 floors up over here, guys. It's beautiful. Look at this. They're building a light rail system straight from my house right here, all the way out to Microsoft land out there where Bill Gates is. How cool is this, right? I truly believe that God put me right here where I'm at right now, looking down at all those people going to work out there, working for fiat notes that are on Facebook, wrapped in Facebook news feeds, like. I'll talk about why I'm on Facebook right now also, just so you guys don't think I'm a liar or anything like that, but it's my life and I'll do what I want. And I have free will and I have control of my life, and I get to decide what I want to do on a daily basis, okay? Because I don't need to go work for anyone else, because I can take time off with my kids and stuff like that. And the reason why I'm on Facebook this week, and maybe I'll choose not to be on Facebook for another month after this, who knows? But right now I'm on Facebook to go ahead and support FutureNet. This month, it's very important that I'm on Facebook because I sit on the board of Alethea, okay, of this coin. It is important for me to be on Facebook and all social media networks right now, with Twitter, Jack Dorsey testifying in front of Congress and stuff, as I work with Jason Fike and David Harris Jr., who is suing Facebook right now and will win this lawsuit, okay? You guys, it's important for me to be on Facebook right now to discuss as we launch Alethea coin at the United Nations event that I just sponsored in New York City on the 24th, the CE3 Summit. You guys, it's important for me to be here on Facebook to support my teams, even though I could take the day off. And so I've really actually even given it some thought, you guys, how us as humans are designed. And we're very dopamine driven. We are hormonally driven. We've got all these systems working within us, serotonin driven. We are driven by dopamine and all these other wonderful, crazy things, and our hormones may throw us off a few times a month, even if we're men, right? So you guys, but the thing is even if you had all the money in the world, where I'm going with this, okay, we are here to work every single day as actively as possible for a higher calling, and we must be as efficient as possible for doing that. So I'm not going to promote the hashtag delete Facebook anymore moving forward. You can hold me accountable to that. It's not about that. It's about hashtag shadow banning, okay? This is about hashtag shadow banning is what you see me going out there, you guys. And I encourage you to go on Twitter and Facebook today, if you have not done so already, and type in hashtag shadow banning, not shadow ban, not shadow ban. Type in shadow banning, I believe is the highest trending hashtag in that regard. And see what people are saying about this, and you'll see that there's an overwhelming amount of people, including awesome people out there of influence, okay, athletes and celebrities. Calling from Africa. One of my other assistants. I've got 4 assistants now. Life is great. 1 second, please. And when I say assistants, I don't just say, oh, someone on my downline, you're not my assistant, okay? Rick is one of my assistants. So anyways, you guys, where I'm going with this is a lot of people are talking about shadow banning out there. And the shadow banning thing, what we've done on this, I want to share something very exciting for you guys on this note, because we 3 of my assistants right now are actually working on full automation of your FutureNet accounts. If you are on my team, I have bought the software for unlimited amounts of my people at FutureNet to automate fully 100%, well, I'm not gonna say 100%, let's just go say 95% of your FutureNet business. And what I mean by that is each and every one of you, I'm gonna post a video link in this video here so you guys can see what we're doing. Okay, we've got a software called Jarvee, Jarvee. I'm actually in touch with the CEO of that company now, okay? And this software, what it does is once you hook up with us and provide discreetly your login information for Twitter and Instagram. I do not want your login information for Facebook. I think that people are less personable on Twitter. It's more about getting out news and Instagram. I really don't care. I've got better things to do besides go through your guys' Twitter, emails and stuff, DMs or what do you want to call them, and check out what you're doing. Don't get time for that. I got kids. I'd rather be with them personally. Okay, but our software, this is a gift to you. I'm not asking for anything about this. This is out of my pocket. We'll automate your FutureNet accounts by scouring Twitter. Please comment below if you've got your account set up with us at Jarvee right now, so you guys can get some feedback on how many people every single day that this is reaching out to you for you on your behalf automatically. So what it's doing again is it's scouring Twitter and Instagram for hashtag shadow banning. Okay, for hashtag shadow banning, and it's going to be sending those guys. It's going to like their post when they talk about shadow banning, and then it's going to go ahead and send them a DM, a direct message that says, thank you so much, their name. It puts their name automatically in there, and it also puts in automatically the date. Thank you so much, Gary, for example, for spreading the word about hashtag shadow banning. Thank you so much, David Green, for sharing bringing to awareness of the public on the concept of shadow banning. We truly appreciate this. I wanted to bring to your attention, this is all my little memo here to them. I wanted to bring to your attention the next Facebook that is truly uncensored, that pays the people in Bitcoin. Have you heard about FutureNet before? I'd love to set a time to talk to you in person on the phone or email or on Skype about this movement that's taking place. And we don't even say join here, and we put our links in there automatically as well. And this automatically will send out probably 20, 40, 50 different DMs a day on your behalf, okay? On your Twitter and your Instagram accounts right there, okay? Put a little liquid oxygen in that water. I'm a little health freak, sorry. Anyways, so how cool is that? I know there's a lot of you guys that are on FutureNet right now that have not automated your systems. I know there's a lot of you guys on FutureNet that got lucky in the Matrix and made a ton of money. I know there's a lot of people on FutureNet that have not made any money in the Matrix at all. And you guys, but it's up to you to go ahead and sign up for automation. And then it is also on you once you do so to check your Twitter and please promise me this. And do not ask my assistants, since I'm paying for this out of my pocket for this software, do not ask my assistants to go ahead and set this up on your behalf. I pay for my assistant's time. I pay for the software for all this, okay? And it takes time to do this for each and one of you. It's out of my pocket. But do not ask them to set up this amazing freaking automation system for you if you do not intend on checking your Twitter and your Instagram messages just once a day at the end of the day and see who the heck replied to you. Who replied back to the automation, okay? You guys, I have so many messages from Twitter, from these guys. I could hire another assistant just to go ahead and handle my Twitter and Instagram people. Need another assistant for that right now. And it's my goal to get your guys' systems. But let's see, as we do this as a community, as a cumulative effort, with all you guys being plugging this in, okay, I want to pay for unlimited amounts of these Charvies platforms. Finally, Nasru, my assistant's on this. This is why I couldn't take the call, Nasru. Shout out to Nasru, who's worked for me for 3 years. He's the dude, okay? But we will pay for unlimited amounts of software for these autoresponders. I just want you guys to please, when you get it, every single day, log into those Twitter and Instagram accounts and reply back to these people. The only thing that you, as a disclaimer, the only thing that you have to do to be able to get this software is to be at the $85 level in FutureNet, which is the $10, the $25, and the $50 matrix, one-time buy-in. You guys, we are giving you, if you think about this, we are giving you basically a business opportunity to tap into the largest income-producing company opportunity in the world, which is social media. Think about this. Mark Zuckerberg's a rich man. For $85 one time just to come into FutureNet and then just take 5 minutes of your time to reach out to my assistants and provide your contact information. You guys, please set everything that you're doing aside, if not on this fine Labor Day, but tomorrow. I don't give what time of day it is that you can take a few minutes of your time to make time for yourself, because this is for you. I want each and every one of you to have success. That's why it's imperative that I always say destination automation, right? I've always been on the path for automation. And a lot of you guys apparently that don't go ahead and grow your FutureNet business every single day. Apparently you guys really, really want an automated business because you don't really want to do too much, right? You're not in the trenches every single day with me. You're not setting aside even a half an hour of your time out there. You know who you guys are out there. After you work your 8-hour day or 10-hour day at your 9 to 5, you do not set aside even a half an hour to build your own businesses. That's on you. So I want you to think back, why did you even commit to ever even trying to start any business in life on top of your 9 to 5 if you cannot even find the time of 10 minutes to automate a business and to jump into a business for a one time of $85 to jump into the largest proven digital economy in the world? So maybe you don't want your child to have don't want your child to have money for a college education. Maybe you don't want to have a new car. Maybe you're content driving a $2,500 car and you're content repairing it over and over and over again. You're content living in a small little condo where it has no insulation and you can hear the people above you shagging at night because the insulation's so poor because it's a cheap condo. Maybe you're content driving an hour to work every single day each way. Maybe you're content taking away that time away from your children, driving and stuff like this. But maybe you're not. And I would hope that you're not, because I'm thinking about your children in this case. So again, think back to why you ever plugged into any business opportunity in your entire life, not just FutureNet. Okay? So I want you guys to really reflect on that, because if your paycheck is not showing an income on your business right now, whether it's FutureNet or anything out there, of any other business that you went ahead and paid into, you guys, that just shows that you do not want, it has not gone into your mind and your heart and your soul enough, in your frequency vibration enough to manifest all the things that you ever want in life, whether it's world travel or a fine car or the house on the waterfront or abundance for your children or that college education for your kid or that organic food for your children or all this. You know, it is. Do you know how many times every single day that people come to me and they're like, oh, Ryan, I need money. Please help me out. I need money to pay for rent. You know, I need money because my children are being ripped away. My ex-wife is taking the kids because my job left me high and dry. And you guys, I'm not trying to be I'm just going with this. Just let me flow. You know, because I'm just not a proven father or mother because my job let me down and stuff like this. Excuses, hardship after hardship. It really honestly pains me inside to see this happen, guys. And I have to build up for my own well-being and vibrational frequency so I can be the best for you guys. I have to build that shield up, the shield of God in front of me to go ahead and acknowledge that and then say, you know what? I'll show you how to get there. I'll show you an automated system. I'm sure that you can go ahead, instead of asking me for thousands of dollars, so you can go ahead and pay rent so your children can have a place to stay before these court papers that just went to court today are stripping your children away from you. I'm sure that you could go ahead and ask someone for $85 to build a business and actually dedicate some time to fight for your children. And I'm actually talking about someone right now who's a dear friend of mine, but I know that he is stepping up right now and taking action with me, so I'm not saying this in a condescending way, just for clarification right here. Or how about the people out there? You know, there's so much. Life is so short, guys, and you have the opportunity every single day to have a great day or think that this life is a complete hellhole, okay? I don't think that you guys want to live in the hellhole, but I'll tell you what, misery loves company, so you're gonna find a lot of people in that hellhole that just love the company in that hellhole so they can talk all day long about their problem. You guys, focus on the solutions, because when you talk about all these problems, you're only talking about, this is a small dose that I'm committing today to this, and I'm always focused on the solutions, guys, on this, right, helping people. So, you guys focus on the solution to change your lives and stuff. Okay, getting back to the drawing board here. Let me see what my next bullet points are we're going to be talking about today. Woo! Okay, guys. So, this is very exciting. I've covered a lot in this information, guys. I want to, what else can we talk about here? Let's go ahead and talk about now about the FutureNet Macau event briefly, guys. Again, thank you all for being on FutureNet. Let's give credit where credit is deserved. Each one of you, pat on the backs, shout outs, high fives, whoop, whoop, raise the roof, okay? Thank you so much for being part of FutureNet, first of all. Thank you to the CEOs, Stefan Morgenstern and Roman Zemian, for being such leaders when all these cryptocurrency companies have crashed out there, these trading companies, and Bitcoin's not even worth mining anymore. You guys, Future Coin has so much more upswing potential than Bitcoin because it's actually backed by a social media platform. We all know that social media platforms are the biggest companies on the face of the earth right now, let on top of Google, right? Which Google's gonna be decentralized as well. Shout out to Colin Pape of presearch.io. That's presearch.io.com. Check it out, the new Google that pays you to search, pays you to acquire knowledge. What a great concept. Not just Google. You guys, break old habits today. Stay tuned for their mobile app coming out. Okay, thank you. So the CEO event, CEOs, Stefan, they're doing a great job, guys. The FutureNet event in Macau, China. Thank you all leaders that are attending that event. There is going to be 6,000 people at this event over there. Tons and tons of huge updates on things, you guys. I don't even know all the updates out there, honestly, even though I am the top, it's amazing. I respect their time. They're so busy right now. The CEO is the top donor in the entire FutureNet Foundation. I can't even get a hold of Stefan Morgenstern for months basically right now, besides a quick message, but I look forward to having a phone call with them after the event. I respect people's time. It's hard for us all that are busy making big things in the world happen right now to be there for all the people that we can. So you guys just gotta trust that everything is moving to the right thing and do what you can every single day, okay? but the FutureNet, I really truly see them revamping the entire social media platform on some updates. I see them fully updating the mobile app as well. I fully see everything that we're doing on, just everything in the company, from the internet cafes, that are going big time across. They got Bitcoin ATM machines. I think they're putting out like 1,000 of them this year. That's going to be humongous. They're also, what else? My goodness, so much. FutureNet does not they always promise and over deliver, first of all. So I ain't worried, okay? We have a proven track record. It is not a scam. You cannot turn a force matrix into a Ponzi scheme. We are selling legitimate products. We are selling virtual products that everyone in the world could use to embrace what they're doing in life, okay? That's why this is powerful. And there's numerous income streams at FutureNet. But I think that, and I would love to see that the future, I do hope that in the Macau event, they're going to be talking about, with this divine timing, you guys, of Jack Dorsey testifying in front of Congress just 2-3 days before we have this Macau event. I encourage the CEOs of FutureNet to really address the concept of being the proposed solution for the freedom of speech movement and the answer to the shadow banning epidemic that is taking place right now in the social media space. Okay, so you guys, please make this a major topic over there, guys. Again, I don't know how small bugs get 27 floors up, but whatever. Once in a while there's a bug. Maybe it's the plants. That's what we do in life. Okay. So anyways, you guys, I encourage you to really have big talks about the internet censorship over in Macau, China. And I think that FutureNet really should lead. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got to take that one down. I had to take that bug down. He had a nice life. Sorry. But anyways, I really encourage FutureNet to take the route of this and be an advocate for internet freedom of speech instead of just making money. Okay, I really encourage that to be the higher calling in the mission statement of FutureNet. On top of it, us being the hashtag for unlimited life, I'm totally for that. I love that hashtag. Please use that hashtag unlimited life, guys, when you're branding your FutureNet thing. Okay, out there. Again, success leaves clues. Unlimited life is a great clue, right? So, anyways, anywho, anywhere, anyhow, we're getting it done. All right. So, you guys, I'm going to wrap this call up right now. I want to save some content for another call up and coming. Not even the hashtag free speech, Gary. I want you guys, freedom of speech is cool. But hashtag shadow banning is the most important one that we can use right there. That's my focus right now. Let's keep it focused as a team. Hashtags are very powerful, okay? Does anyone want to come on a call here with me? I'd love to have one of you guys. If there's any way I can have someone live on here, I'm going to try to bring someone on here, your viewers. I'm going to try to bring someone on here as I really want someone on this call here. Let me see if John, let me see here. Nasru, let me see if I can, Nasru on camera. I want to, you guys, just real quick. Nasru, please come on the camera real fast. I'm adding you to the call. It's actually my first time I've added someone to the call. I'm going to start doing these interactives here exclusively through the Crypto Team Extreme site, that I will be uploading these videos and exclusively putting them on my FutureNet page for you guys. Let me see. I want someone to join me live real quick. I like to have at least one special guest today. Please, someone join me live here on this call. Let me see, and then I will let you all go. Okay. So, Nasru, can you please join me live? 1 second here. I think there's a way for me to do this. Let me see. I can go ahead, and I'm going to try to add someone else live here. Gosh, I'm going to add Gail Conley. Gail Conley, would you please step up? Let me see. Guest requests. Gosh, Facebook, come on, get it together. What's up? I don't even know. It says I'm still adding Nasru. I guess I canceled that one out. Let me try. I'm going to try to add you special guest here. Gail, would you please stand up? You guys, I want someone on this call that's active building the business, that knows where my heart is, can see what we're doing with Alethea coin, Futuro coin. I truly, you guys, I'm going to say this. I encourage you guys all to turn your backs basically on all cryptocurrencies except obviously Ethereum, because Alethea rides on the Ethereum backbone. Still support Bitcoin because it's this and that. It's all right. It's okay. Future coin is way better, and so is Ethereum, better than Bitcoin, no question about it. Okay, we can't join, great, on there, okay. I don't know if you guys can, we're just not gonna have anyone else added to this call, I guess, right now. But anyways, so, what was I gonna say? I don't know anymore. I'm out of words. I got a long day ahead of you guys. I wish you all a very good Labor Day here, okay? This weekend, Labor Day, Memorial Day, whatever it is. Day off, the days are a blur. I just do what I do and I focus on this. I don't, you know, it's just a great day, right? A lot of you guys have the day off and stuff. So anyways, whatever. But have a blessed day out there with your families, and you make the most of every single day out there, guys. Again, remember, if not this, then what? Go ahead and strive every single day to do the most. All right, guys, take care. And I will talk to you all. I'll get back to you all after this. Have a blessed one, guys. Peace out. Oh, I was talking about the coins real quick. Rewind. Going back to the coins, and then we'll end this. The only coins that are icy worth a dang out there is Bitcoin backbone, Ethereum, obviously. Ethereum, Futuro coin, no offense, because it's backed by a social media network. Ethereum, because it was the Alethea coin backbone, smart contract, okay? And also the other coin that I recommend, obviously, is Alethea coin, which is only going to be available on, for accredited investors, guys. That means that you have to have a proven documentation of making $250,000 a year to be able to partake in our initial offering of this coin. You have to be an accredited investor. So if you are an accredited investor or know anyone that wants to take part in the world's first decentralized hedge fund on the blockchain, that backed by all global commodities, that has the ability to, that it will come to this, okay? Please put them in touch with me and have them register. All you guys, for more news updates, go to aletheacoin.com, and we will have a great time moving ahead, guys. Blessed to know all you all. Let's move forward to utopian society. Cheers. Love you all. Bye-bye.